Hi, my name is Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. Believe it or not, this is not a Project Pan intro, update, finale, any of that. However, this is a collab. I was asked to do this by Claire, and this is an idea that Claire and Julie came up with, and whenever I was asked to do this, I was all for it. This is called Stars and Strikes, and so what we're going to do on the first Tuesday and third Tuesday of every month is go through 8 categories of our makeup and tell you the worst and the best and our opinions. So I would recommend probably taking out your pencil and paper and make a list of things that you guys need to try out, or cross things off your list, hopefully, of things that you've wanted to try and we have somehow convinced you, hopefully, not to try. Now, obviously, I do not have some of these items in front of me because that is just, I simply don't have them anymore, or they aren't in my collection currently. So this is for foundations and concealers this week. So I'm just going to get right into it. The best drugstore foundation that I have found currently is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 Foundation. I'm in the shade 820 and I love this. This was an oldie but a goodie. I stopped using this because I would get dry patches, but since I no longer have that issue, I decided to go ahead and give this a try because of something that I'm going to tell you here in a second. And I love this. This is going to definitely be my go-to foundation. Now, another one that's really good is the e.l.f. Acne foundation. I do love that one too, and it is $6. And this, I believe, is $10.99 or $11.99, something like that. Both are very good, and I highly recommend them both. Now, as far as a higher end foundation, my favorite is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, which I currently don't have in my collection right now, and that is $28. You can get it at MAC, obviously, or now Ulta, so I highly recommend that as well. I just don't really see the need to spend more than $28 for a foundation when MAC is just absolutely fantastic. Now, as far as the worst foundation, it used to be my favorite foundation, and that was the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I used to swear by that stuff. It replaced my MAC. I thought that it was the equivalent of the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, so I didn't think that it was necessary. And then all of a sudden, they changed their formula, and it ended up turning into the worst foundation I ever had. There was no more coverage. It was terrible. I would do layer after layer after layer, and it looked like I had absolutely nothing on my skin, and I ended up returning it, and whenever I returned it, they said the same thing, that a lot of people were returning it because of that very reason. So that is definitely up for me. Now, as far as my favorite concealers, my favorite drugstore concealer is the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this right here is in the shade Peach. I love this. I've been wanting to try this for a really long time, and I'm so glad I did. This is $4.99, I believe, or $5.99, and it has a nice brush tip applicator, and it's a squeezy tube, obviously, so that's always nice too. You can get as little or as much as you want. Now, as far as high end, and I'll tell you, this is pretty close to this high end. This is the Benefit Erase Paste, and I swear by this. I have not opened this yet. I have bought this multiple times. I like the fact that not only does it cover, it brightens, and it's absolutely perfect. I notice a difference whenever I don't use this, but I am happy with this one too. Now, I do know that they are repackaging it, at least that is the rumor, and I know I did get this on sale at Sephora out of fear because you know, if they're repackaging stuff, they might be changing the formula too. I really hope not, because I swear by this, but if not, I'll just continue using this and I'm perfectly okay. Now, I did think that I had the worst concealer in front of me, but it had already been thrown away. And that is the L'Oreal Opti Blur, I believe is what it's called. You might want to check out my declutter video. I had that in my declutter video for this month. It was the worst concealer ever. Not only is it the consistency of foundation, but whenever you go ahead and try to get a little tiny bit out, it just, a lot comes out and it's entirely too much, so you waste product. And it wasn't even like a shade issue even. It was more, it was just terrible. It would get very crepey underneath my eyes, and then I tried to use it as a foundation, and I'm telling you, because that was pretty much what the consistency was. The consistency was of a foundation. I found wrinkles that I didn't even know I had. Let me tell you, it was terrible. I tried to make it work. I consistently used that as a foundation for probably close to a week, week and a half. And it's just, no, I could not make it work for me at all. It was just, it was so bad. It was so terrible. So that's pretty much my stars and strikes for foundations and concealers. Let me know what yours is in the comments below. And also be sure to go ahead and check out everybody that's involved in this. And they'll be all in the description box below. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see everybody's. Because I just simply want to know. I hope that we can come to a consensus, or maybe there's going to be things that I didn't even think about to try. So I'm really excited about this. So be sure, if you want to go ahead and continue seeing this, be sure to give it a thumbs up and or a like or whatever it is, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.